Well, that's quite a headline there from the Wall Street Urinal, especially since earlier today they reported that it was gospel. And then every other person in the lapdog media latched right onto it. That way, they weren't left behind in the circulation of the bullshit. This all came from Steven Crowder. And who knows, perhaps someone in the FBI leaked it to Steven Crowder. I mean, anything's possible when you got a couple of guys who used to do podcasts in charge of the FBI. It'd be really hard to engrave left-wing ideology onto a bullet, no matter what caliber it was, because we're not idiots, and left-wing ideology won't fit on a baseball hat, I mean, just imagine how big of a fucking hat you would have to explain Marxist theory. But part of the original bullshit that the Podcasters Bureau of Investigation leaked to Steven fucking Crowder said that it was also engraved on the rifle itself. And this is the first thing I thought of. Production of the Mosin Nagant started way back in the late 1800s. And they continued making it all the way up until around the time I was born. These rifles have been used by the Soviet military and any military they were ever aligned with since the day they started making them. And if anyone's at all honest about this rifle and the farmers from the Soviet Union are the reason that the Germans didn't win World War II. Yeah, they've been in China, Vietnam, Iran, Cuba, name it. Anywhere the Soviet Union had an interest in the outcome of a war, this rifle's been there. And it's been in the hands of communists. Actual communists. Not Hillary fucking Clinton. Communists. Now, you used to be able to buy these in the US on the cheap. I don't know why, but they're a lot more expensive now than they used to be. Most of them are chambered in 7.62 millimeter, but some of them are chambered in 30-06. They have a 5-round magazine and they're bolt action rifles. And don't think the old communists didn't get bored in them trenches in the way back and carve things into the stocks. Since they were produced in the Soviet Union, they also had Soviet symbols stamped directly onto the receiver, like this, and like that, and this and that, and the other thing. Ultimately, looking to dumb fucks like Steven Crowder for information on firearms, even though he wears one on his podcast all the time, is kind of like looking at people who make movies with guns in them for information on firearms. I've been watching a movie and guy's got a shotgun and he cocks it. Then he sees a bad guy and he cocks it again. And then he sees another bad guy and he cocks the thing again. And he's cocked it 37 fucking times before he's ever fired one round. These people are as useful to me and you and anyone else as it would be having another asshole about right there.